your music, your music live. Your music, your music, your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Ding, 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 ding. G'day. G'day. That's a great start. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome into Your Music Live, your weekly dose of live, independent, awesome music right here on Studio Live today. And we've been doing this for more than 4 years, and for the vast majority of that time, I've had this above me and on my head and on my shirt and everywhere. DistroKid. They're the distributor for you as an independent creator. You can get your music out there to Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, all the places. One yearly subscription from as little as $22.99, and you can save 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. We thank DistroKid for their support of this show and of this channel, Studio Live today, which turned 9 yesterday. Yes, it's going into like the third grade. Okay, I don't know any analogies for 9 years old really that aren't just wrong. So yeah, 9 years old is Studio Live today. So thank you everyone for all of your support over that time. And hey, what? You know, we've got another 90 years in us. Maybe not 90, but we definitely do another 9. Let's play some music. We're going to kick off with this one from Auntie G and Marcus Cannell. I thought this was just too cool to not be our opening number here. It is called Wind of Hope here on Your Music Live. Its epicness cannot be denied, and I know you're probably going to boo me for turning it down, but that's the way we roll around here on Your Music Live. It's your Whitman sampler where you get a little taste and then you go and listen to the rest. And it was super cool when I got this one. Another reason I wanted to play it right up front is Auntie G says, as many of you know, Marcus and I met right here in this community and since released 20 singles together. It's been an incredible musical partnership and an even better friendship. I thought you might find it fun to know that Marcus is actually flying from Sweden to Norway in March, and we're going to do a live show accompanied by my regular band. We are very excited about this, so big thank you to Pete, Jade, Thomas and Hippie for creating such fantastic communities for people to meet. Well, that's just made my day and week and month already. That is super, super cool. I love hearing that. I love seeing and hearing the collaborations within the community, and to know that Marcus and Auntie G are getting together and creating music together. How cool is that? That is just next level awesome. Welcome aboard. If it's your first time here or your 500th time here. That would be hard. It's only 241 episodes. Your first time here or your 200 plus time here. Welcome aboard. This is our weekly show. If you'd like to submit a song for a future show, you can do so over there. You can check out our wonderful sponsors here. And there's a whole bunch of other links down in the description. While you're there, please hit the thumbs up button. It helps tell the robots to go and tell other humans to come and catch the show, because we have a lot of fun here on the show each and every week. And down there, you'll also find a link to every single song we play so that you can go and support these amazing artists that we play here on Your Music Live, including this next one. This is XLSX, one of my favourite artist names because I'm a spreadsheet nerd. This one is a bit of a change, a genre change for me. My first fully electronic track. The lyrics are quite heavy, and I wanted the music to be melancholic to match the lyrics, but just have an edge of happiness in there and something you could dance to and cry at the same time. So get the tissues and your dancing shoes and enjoy this one from XLSX called Anxiety.
In a recent survey of young people, it was found that everybody struggles with anxiety. XLSX.
I've got a confession to make. I lied to you all when I said I'm okay. Now I've got so much to say, 'cause I bottled it up inside every day. I've got a confession to make. I'm on the edge and I'm heading one way, and there's a real sobering truth. I know that it's just the same for you. Now everyone's got anxiety, or at least some form of ADD, and it's pretty clear how this came to be. We're vacant staring into a screen. Started to meditate, but the dark in my mind just won't go away. Now I'm spiraling again. I just can't get this demon out my head. You really want the truth? I'm terrified of what I could do. Now everyone's got anxiety, or at least some form of ADD, and it's pretty clear how this came to be. We're vacant staring into a screen. Now everyone's got anxiety, or at least
Yep, we do. I do, and I'm sure many of you do as well. It is, yeah. And look, I know there's a lot of blame for it, and yes, things like social media, which I'm taking a break from at the moment, can actually be quite a cause as well. But yeah, just please look out for each other, look out for yourself. There is help out there, and there is ways to get through it. It's not something you get over, but it's something that you learn to deal with and to cope with. So yeah, what a great jam though. Great song, thought-provoking, but also really well constructed. And yeah, very sort of Pet Shop Boys-ish. Their 80s synth pop sounds out the wazoo. Great stuff there from our friend over at XLSX. And yeah, if you don't know, if you're not a spreadsheet nerd, XLSX is the Microsoft format for Excel spreadsheets. In fact, I mentioned this last time, I have an XLSX document that I'm pulling the links from for this very show as we speak. Next up, we got our mate Emmanuel Ferro, who says, "Hi, I'm Emmanuel Ferro." And on September, I've just made up a brand new month called September, folks. On February 4th, my first solo album, Lost Tapes, will be out on every music streaming platform. All the songs you'll listen on the album were recorded in 2014. So you'll basically listen to Emmanuel from the past. This song is a taste of the album, and it talks about leaving a part of us that will no longer be there in place, even when we move to another journey. Only memories remain. This is Emmanuel Ferro on Your Music Live. Tone for Days there from Emmanuel Ferro. Really cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that. I love hearing stuff from the past. Like, yeah, the lost tapes. I really need to do something like that myself because I got lost tapes out the wazoo. By tapes, of course, I mean digital files. Although there are some tapes. I did start on a 4 track way back when. Yeah, how clean is that guitar picking? And just, anything in 6/8 time, I'm already a sucker for. Just really good stuff. Yes, deserves a round of the pause for sure. Welcome on board to folks who are late to the party, like Moses J. Hawkins. I saw Jerry Gomes there as well. G'day, Dell. Hello to everyone. I'll chat to you all as we go through the show. Don't worry, we're here for a long time and a good time. We've got plenty of time to hang out and to enjoy. Yes, hundreds of cassettes, if not thousands. Yeah, we've all got that big sloth of sloth. Is that the word? Slave? I don't know. We've got lots of music, don't we? Let's play this one. This is Sticks for Guns, another amazing artist out of the UK. This is an unusual one. I came up with the title first. With that, I knew exactly the feel I wanted for the creation. Sunrise synth making an appearance again. Some superb sounds on there. Could you please play from the 40-second mark? I can definitely cue that up for you. Sticks for Guns here on your Music Live. Those ants know how to work a synth, don't they? I ain't anti-ant. Yeah, it's fun. It's funny. My wife has an auntie called Anne, and because she's British, it's Auntie Anne. And every time I hear her name mentioned as Auntie Anne, I can't help but think launching Auntie Anne missiles. I don't know what it is, but every time I hear anti-air, because it's like anti-air, anti-ground missile. Yeah. Anyway, I'm a bit weird like that. How cool was that? Yeah. Exactly. The only way I approve of ants, and it definitely had that head bopping going on there. I love the work that Richard puts into his creations. You can tell that there's a lot of love and a lot of effort that's gone into them. Like, it sounds bad, but anyone can just slap a bunch of loops and synth sounds together and go, made it, done. That's the sort of stuff I do when I make electronic music. When someone like Sticks for Guns puts something like that together, you can just feel the hours of painstaking. Not quite. Oh, just a little this way. Oh, just a little that way. Yeah, it works well, doesn't it? Had several aunties or aunties as a young lad. Do you say aunt, auntie, auntie? I don't know. Different. I've heard weird things. Like in America, I hear some people say my aunt. Like they'll just be talking regularly, and then they'll go my aunt, and then some people say aunt, and I don't know what the difference is. Tell me, where's my American friends at? Tell me, is it aunt or aunt in your part of the world? Oh no. I just went to slaps.com and went to log in to play a song. And this is why me and Distro Kid get along well. Something broke. Sorry about that. Distro Kid's robots notified their humans who'll be fixing it soon. Please check back in a bit. Oh, mate. You know what? Stuff happens, doesn't it? And just having a sense of humor about it when things go wrong. I mean, there's the fail whale and the monkey from YouTube fixing the things and all that sort of jazz. Let's just see if we can sign in again. I reckon this time it's going to work. I'm just signing into slaps.com because the next song we're going to play is on slaps.com. The old aunt versus aunt debate. Depends on your ethnicity. Depends where in America. Isn't it the sort of people in Boston, they'll say my aunt. And then people in like Chicago, no, was it California, would say my aunt. I don't know. I've just offended everyone. I did. I slapped it around and now it's working. So we're good to go. Because we need to play this one from Ufsi Baba over here on slaps.com. And they say this is an instrumental track, Tango track. The Hive Tango is a celebration of life, love, and artistic expression. Whether you're a seasoned dancer or a curious beginner, engaging with tango opens up a world of creativity and connection. Embrace the rhythm, feel the music, and let the dance take you on an unforgettable journey. What brilliant prose. I don't care if the song's any good now. I just love the introduction. All right, let's give this a spin. It's Ufsi Baba, so you know it's going to be good. This is the Hive Tango. You're at Your Music Live. See, if I was playing that, you know what I would have to do? I would have had to have put it down to about 50% or maybe 25%. I'd be like, do 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 do. That would be me. But some super duper talent there from our friend Ufsi Baba. And if you're looking at that platform going, that's a cool ass platform. Yeah, DistroKid created that. And despite the fact I couldn't log in before, I got straight in this time around, and we got the amusing little screen there. Very nicely done. Yeah, Rose in Mouth, awesome. Absolutely. Good stuff indeed. Feels like it should be the soundtrack of a classic movie. Yeah, you could hear that, and then someone like on a scooter in sort of, in Spain, in like a Spanish countryside pulling up. Anyway, so yeah. Our friends at DistroKid have this platform. It's called slaps.com, and check this out. We can throw fire on the track, and look at that. Let's get this up to 600 fire. I've never seen such fire. We can save it. Sharing is as easy as that. And the cool thing is we can share our feedback and say, this is simply outstanding. Just spun it on YML. Because we did, and it was. And yeah, you too can join this. I call this DistroKid Lite, DistroKid Junior, because just before you sign up to DistroKid and start releasing your songs to like Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon and Tidal and Deezer, firstly sign up here. Sign up to slaps.com because it's free, or you can use your DistroKid account if you already got one, and you can share your music. Yeah, it's dead simple. You come in here to post. Look, we've even got our own group for Your Music Live. You can put your artist name here, your track title, you upload an audio file and an image, and you tell people about the track. You can even link to your Spotify and all of your other links as well so that folks can go find your song on other platforms. Then all you do is whack, does it slap, and all of your songs can be on here. Check all this business out. Yeah, I've got 30 tracks on there, and there's Learn. There's my song from last year. It was the first place that I shared my song Learn and Mars Capone's epic remix of it as well. So it's just a fabulous little platform, a great music discovery tool as well. So yeah, jump on over and be like Ufsi Baba and check out slaps.com. We're in a studio in Istanbul. Very cool. See, if you're not here for Your Music Live and your excuse is you're creating music, you don't need to say nothing, man. You don't need an excuse. If it's making music, if you're doom scrolling Instagram, nah, get rid of that. Come over here, hang out with us, have some fun. But if you're making music, keep making music. Absolutely. Thank you, Ufsi Baba, for, it says new member, but I think you rejoining the membership. Appreciate you. And if you'd like to also be a member, you can put, what's the new one? The thirsty camel emoji, the brand new emoji that we only recently added last week. Because, yeah, we've got some SoundCloud songs later, so hopefully we get some amusing Australian ads for you to watch. Next up, we got Crimsic Music. Last time, you played a chill song. Now let's go for the complete opposite. Play at least 1 minute to see the song's true colours. The linked music video releases on January 30th, but the audio releases January 23rd, so you can have a look at on my channel if you want to play it before the date. So I think if we've got the music video version, we must do. Yeah, we do. We've got the music video version here. I waited to play it. So let's give this one a spin. This is called Aspect from Crimsic here on Your Music Live.
High bass incoming, high bass incoming, bass incoming, bass incoming, bass incoming, bass in, 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 bass in. Time for the aspect. 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 Warning. Even better, drop incoming, drop incoming, drop incoming, drop incoming, drop incoming, drop incoming, drop in, drop in, drop in, drop in, drop. Try this on for aspect, mister.
Oh, heck yeah. Double drop goodness. Couldn't resist staying on for that. Going for the brown note, the sub bass. That took me back. That took me back to like the old scream tracker, fast tracker kind of days where you had a lot of those sort of just quick, short 8-bit samples and you just had to like throw them all together. Really good stuff. I loved the voice samples in there. Just next level cool. Just a really fun time. You can tell that a fun time was had making the music, and I certainly had a fun time listening to and playing the music as well. Right? I say it every week. It's becoming super duper cliche, but how good is this bloody show? Like just the amount of great music and the diversity in styles just blows my mind. Very cool stuff. Jeff Carter's up next. My latest New Year's Eve release inspired by my friend Marty, aka Party Marty, written by me and recorded in my home studio. Just a good old rock and party song to get the party started. My goodness, we're going to be exhausted. The party is already pumping, and now we've got some more party action. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Let's party tonight, Jeff Carter.
To my left,
Let's party tonight here on Your Music Live. Oh wait, am I hearing a guitar solo? Let's take a little listen. Oh yeah, good old-fashioned rock and roll for true. For true indeed. Good stuff there, Jeff Carter. Thank you for sharing that one. Oh man, we've I'm going to be exhausted. I'm going to have to play some sort of chilled, laid-back tune soon because the level of intensity is just massive this week with all of the great music here. Should we do a Play My Fire beat? Yeah, we'll do that in just a jiffy. After this one from Lyrical. This is a song I wrote in 3 hours 1 year ago. So it's having a birthday as well as Studio Live today turning 9. This song's turning 1. Let's give it a spin here. It's called Proud of You, Your Music Live.
To end this shit and spark over it. Sometimes the sky consumes me, kills me, worries me. After the night, I'm still walking, going for your soul. And to drown out all of my sense of show emotion. Small, suffocating. The entire world is failing. I'm so proud of you, proud of you, proud of you. Don't look, I believe. Don't small, suffocating. The entire world is failing. I'm so proud of you, proud of you, proud of you. It's time to I agree, I don't need it. I hope you ask me something. I'm waiting. After the night, I'm still walking, come for your soul. And to drown out all of my sense of show emotion.
How good is that? Really cool stuff there from Lyrical. Never know the name of, never know pronunciation, but I always give it a crack. That almost rhymed. Very good stuff there. Yeah, super duper smooth and just what we needed. Again, ebbs and flows. We go on like this ride the wave of awesomeness here on Your Music Live. Always goes in ebbs and flows. I can't stop rhyming. It's just like I'm criming. This is what usually happens after the 2-hour mark of this show, and it's happening after 30 minutes. So good Lord. Yes, gosh help us all. Let us do some Play My Fire beat. And this week, because last week we didn't do my new show called Let's Find Some Music, we didn't actually do one of those. So we didn't have some music to share with you. But this week we did a folk version. And let me tell you, I'm a big folk music fan. I play folk music. I love some folk music. And we found some amazing artists. If you haven't checked out the new show, it's 30 minutes, usually drops on a Saturday. And we just listen to 30 minutes on Bandcamp. And I just find some artists that I dig. I then follow them. And yeah, it's like a little mini Your Music Live. If you only got 30 minutes and you like the particular genre we're doing, or even if you just want to find some music that may be outside of your normal comfort zone. Had plenty of people say, not really digging folk music, but there's some cool artists here. So we'll play one of those artists as we do the Play My Fire beat, and they go by the name of Leela Jane. So our hashtag is going to be Leela. Now, not like our moderator Leela with 2 E's. Leela Jane is spelled Leila. So look, Michael's already there. Look at that speed. Keyboard speed from Michael. Yeah, so hashtag Leela, Leila. Put that in the chat right now if you'd like to participate. If you're new around here, the Play My Fire beat is a way to kind of skip the queue. You don't have to submit the song using the QR code or the link. You just put the hashtag in here, and twice per show, we will draw one name at random, and then you get to play one of your songs right here, right now. No rules apart from the usual, which is can't be preaching any hate. Like a couple of well-placed F bombs are okay, but if it's just F F F F F F C F F F C C C C, yeah, maybe not. And if it's preaching hate against any individuals or people, yeah, we're not digging on that. But pretty much everything else, genres, yeah, whatever. So join the fun and join the randomness that is Play My Fire beat. It's our serendipitous moment here on the show. Next up, we've got Queer Cartoon Cowboy. Hi, Pete. It's wintertime over here in Europe, so here's a wintry song. I've had a go at a piano ballad using the keyboards and strings in GarageBand to support the melody and give it a bit of atmosphere. I hope you like it enough to give it a play on the show. Well, the proof's in the fact that we're going to spin it right now. Here it is, Forest in the City, Queer Cartoon Cowboy, Your Music Live.
Lately, I'm singing to myself while I'm walking. Traffic rushing by so that no one hears me, no one knows I'm there. I remember that night you took my hand and you held it. I held my breath, I felt I was melting inside, glad to die right then. I lied, I told you to let me go. I told you I was fine, I was running away, just one step at a time. It's a long, dark road ahead. There's frost in the city and the lights are dead. 1 foot forward, but I don't know what is waiting out there. I can't turn back, so I've gotta go on. Afraid and alone, I'm so vulnerable. I reach out my hand into the icy night, and if only you were here beside me, to take my hand in the darkness.
Very nicely done. That is a cool vibe there indeed. Well done. Yeah, piano ballad. Tick. Achieved. Very cool stuff. Yes, lovely, lovely work there from Queen Cartoon Cowboy. I like it. Queer Cartoon Cowboy. I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. I like it. Yeah, really complimentary, hasn't it? Yeah, very nice. And yeah, just a very soft and honest voice. And I'm going to say something here and you can completely ignore it. I kind of dug the dry vocals, just the present upfront dry vocals. My ear wanted to hear a little more delay or reverb on those vocals just to kind of add to the ethereal feeling of the piano and the strings. But it's unique. It's unique in terms of the way it was mixed together. So, I don't know, experiment. Maybe experiment throwing a little sort of slapback delay or maybe a little bit of ambient reverb on there. I just think it would sort of let the vocals melt in a little more with the back. They stood out. And look, if that's a choice, I think it's great. Like, again, because they're so honest and upfront, it's not something you have to do. But again, this is a reaction show, so if you're looking for any ideas for future projects, then you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, completely ignore me. I'm happy with that too. Had a cough there. Couldn't get past it. We'll give you one more song's worth of time for hashtag Leela, Leila, and then we'll play a little Leela Jane while we do the draw. But while we wait for that, let's play this one, Saints Dirty. This song is of my EP that released 2024. The song is pretty much just me showing off my lyrical ability, how nasty it is, and the beat sounds like something to grin at. Hence the title, Rugged. Yeah, this one's super cool. I dug this one in the pre-show listening into it. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live.
For the sake of the people, I had some intention, so I put myself in probation. I'm saving you all for what's coming, so mentioning me is like putting a nail to your coffin. Recently, a piece of me was missing. Instantly, I had an epiphany. In the midst of things that came to me, now I got dopamine. I'm opening more doors than a super stretch limousine. So put me in the same place where you put the same grades in the same space while I spit this. Insane in the membrane is you remain in pain. You in a limbo, can't find the light, book a ladder and then go searching for purpose, emerging with certainty. Keep pushing, now keep moving. Everything we do right here stays rugged. Everything we say right here stays rugged. 23rd, 30 to the top, we rugged. Nobody comes close, you know why we rugged. Everything we do right here stays rugged. Everything we say right here stays rugged. 23rd, 30 to the top, we rugged. Nobody comes close, you know why we rugged. The urges they merging with selfish encouragement, pushes that take us to ride on this wicked twisted little coaster. Haven't you heard it's right down the poster? You sitting right under me like you a coaster. If you don't get this type of satisfaction in rapping, you tell you trapping, you ain't stopping with action, photoshopping money, you think you're essential. Why does he think got you thinking he got? He must be ballsy. Rip your head like I'm Ozzy. In case he saw me, this ain't rap like a movie. Finn, stomp you to death like a mosh pit. I will decapitate you.
I dig it. Very cool flow indeed there. Saints Dirty here on Your Music Live. Yeah, just in your face and cool and rhyme. And it reminds me of the that Black Alicia's tune. Was it like something calisthenics? Like alphabet or rhyming calisthenics or something. I don't know. Someone will know the tune that I'm trying to think of. Really cool stuff. Yeah, very, very, very high. I mean, when someone says in their description, I just wanted to demonstrate my lyrical skills. You got to be able to deliver. When you say something like that, you need to be able to deliver and tick. Yeah, I'm the same. I couldn't place the accent, but definitely dig it. Good stuff indeed there from our friend Saints Dirty. All right, we ready to do this drawing? Well, we're doing a little different these days because we're going to jump over and play something from our recent not Your Music Live. Let's find some music where we found a bunch of folk music and we found this wonderful artist by the name of Leela Jane. She already reached out to me and said, cool, thanks for playing my song and for having me part of the show. Well, yeah, we're going to play her as part of this show here now. So we're here over on Bandcamp. I'll throw the link down in the description as well. And this is from her most recent release, I believe, called Untangled. This is Flame Game here on Your Music Live.
Spelling disaster. Well, what do you value if it isn't your soul? Are your meaningless possessions digging you a hole? What happens to it all when they fall into disuse? They're worth nothing to you. What is your excuse? I used to believe all you said.
How good is Leela Jane? Yeah, kind of that old school vibe. Love the 6/8. You know, I'm a sucker for 6/8. And yeah, just the vocal skills. Little Nora Jones, I agree, in the vocals there. Very cool stuff there. All right, you ready? You ready for us to spin up the Play My Fire beat? Here we go. 19 entries. Good luck, everybody. Let's do this thing.
I couldn't understand why I felt I had to be under your command.
Just back from, I don't know, grabbing a cup of coffee or some supper is Mark Bro, and he's the winner of our Play My Fire beat here, brought to you by Leela Jane, and her latest release, Untangled. You can pick that one up over on The Band Camp, and I highly recommend it because, yeah, I've listened through to a few of the tracks now after doing the show. Quality stuff. Definitely worth checking out. And yeah, because it's Bandcamp, you can listen to it all for free. And then if you dig the artists, you can support them by buying their music. And here in 2025, artists need the support, both you checking out and digging their music, but a little financial support doesn't go astray either, does it? Mark for the win. Yes, I love that Mark just came in very last minute, put it in. I think it was the last one to enter, and he gets the win. Outstanding stuff there. While Mark decides what he would like us to play, we're going to play this next one. This comes to us from Bad Dog Rock and Roll. Poor bad, no bad dogs. All doggos are good boys and girls. Bad Dog Rock and Roll, all on GarageBand, electric guitar, Bernie with a sustainer. Song is about me, outlook and experience. The Tigers, North Sea Tigers, Roughnecks from the 80s on drilling rigs. Very cool. I like it. I approve. This is Bad Dog, No More Tigers here on Your Music Live.
Miserable man, but that's what I am. I don't care if you don't care. I like to drink alone. My best friend, my phone. Rounds are cheaper. An emerging nation. I don't need your validation to participate in the world today. I can't shoulder historic guilt. I've had it up to the hilt. I wasn't even born.
I really dig this. Yeah, just the spoken word style vocals. So here's a sound where I would never say drown that vocal in the reverb and the delay, because that sounds perfect, because you got the guitar and the instrumental side sort of sitting in behind, sort of just swirling around, and then putting that voice right up front. Very cool stuff indeed there. From Bad Dog Rock and Roll. Hello, Kristen Kruger. How are you? You doing well? Sorry. Sometimes it weirds people out when they're just like, da, 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 and I'm talking directly to you. And you're like, oh, hello, hi. Yeah, good stuff there indeed. Really cool. Yeah, the lead guitar and the spoken word. And they were sort of intertwining. It wasn't really related, but it kind of was. I dig it. I approve. Speaking of things and people and artists and music I approve of, Mark Bro was the winner of our Play My Fire beat, and he has selected this track for us all to enjoy. This one is called L'Univers l'Intérieur, which means the universe within. And I vaguely remember this track. Mark doesn't do a lot of songs. This one's from a couple of years ago, so stretching my memory. So I'm going to enjoy re-listening to this one here with you all now. The winner of our Play My Fire beat, Mark Bro, here on Your Music Live. I do remember this. I remember loving those timpani, like ba ba bum, really cool, very spacey, very nicely done. Does take you on a journey, doesn't it? There from Mark Bro, and you can go and check out Mark Bro if you would like to. That was Songtember 2022. Wow, takes you back, doesn't it? Coming up. Hey, Songtember's just around the corner, folks. I don't want to scare you. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 7 months, people. Get ready. Get ready. There you go. Hello, Colin Powell. Powell makes a powerful car. No, that's Herb Powell. That's from The Simpsons. Sorry, Colin. Let's continue on. We've got ourselves. Oh, we've got quite a few more to go here in the first half. We better get my move on. This is No True Valor, who says, don't know where this came from. I was playing about on the Taylor acoustic in the living room, and about 10 minutes later, this song fully formed itself somehow. Maybe what I was listening to at the time. Songwriting can be bloody weird. Hope you enjoy it, guys. Isn't that the case? Isn't that just super the case? Sometimes you write the song and sometimes you kind of just the vessel for the song to flow through. I know that sounds a bit woo-woo, but I think many of us have experienced that. I definitely have. Let's give it a spin. All right now, No True Valor here on Your Music Live.
No one can tell me how I feel. Is it me or you? And baby, is this real? No one can tell me where I'm wrong. I'm way behind. That's why I'm singing the song. But it's alright now. And it's alright now. No one can love you like I do. You got nothing to lose, but yet I'm not confused. No one can hold you the way I do. It's just me and you. It's another excuse, and it's alright now.
How nice is that? For something that, isn't it weird how you just like, it comes to you and you just start creating, and that's what the result is. Excellent stuff there. No True Valor. And you know how I know that they know what they're doing over there at No True Valor? Yeah, provided to YouTube by the one and only Distro Kid. Yes, these folks right here, our wonderful major sponsors of this show who've been on board for a long, long time. We thank Distro Kid for supporting us and supporting folks like No True Valor to get their music out there to the world. They make it easy. Hello, Doug Spears. What's up with you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, wasn't it good? It was good. A great tune there indeed. We're going to have to keep moving though, because guess what? We've got a lot of music to get through here today, and we're already running late. Oh, but it's okay. It's all right. Got nowhere to be. It's a Sunday afternoon or evening, or a Monday morning if you're here in Australia, or the wee hours in Europe. But just chill out. Just stick this on in the background. Go about your business. Have a nap if you need to. Grab yourself another cup of coffee and enjoy the show. This is Michael, aka Zland Band. Let's get those Z emojis going in the chat, shall we? Hi, Pete. All the ducks in a row. Enjoy. Ooh, ducks. I do like ducks. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live. Yeah, I struggle to keep my ducks in a row. They tend to quack me up though. And pause for editing, and we're back. Oh man, oh what a crazy quacker that Michael, aka Zland Band, is. Really cool, chill track there. You know what I'd love to hear? I think that Mark, all of our French-speaking creators should get together. We want Mark and Sylvie and Michael because they all create kind of chill music. Wouldn't it be wonderful to hear like a collaboration from those folks? Anyway, I'll just throw these things out to the universe because you never know what's going to happen. I know. Yes, I quack you all up, don't I? Can't think of any duck references apart from that. Donald it. All right. Thank you to Mark. Mark, I've renamed you now, Michael, not Mark. All right, we're going over to SoundCloud, and you know what that means? Lotto Cat. Thirsty Camel. Who knows what animals we're going to find over on the cloud of sounds? I'm gonna take you with me as we jump over to here. Let's see what we get. Do we get an ad? I'm actually enjoying the ads as much as the music now. No. Oh, we got an ad, and it's crashed. Oh, SoundCloud, you crazy cracker! I don't know if anyone else gets this or if it's just me, but I come to SoundCloud and it tries to play an ad, and then it crashes, and you just have to reset. It's almost like, you know, when you get those scam calls and you answer it and no one's there because it was an auto dialer, but they didn't have enough people to send the call over to, so it's just dead air. That's SoundCloud. SoundCloud is the scammy auto dialer of the music sharing world. Anyway, we're here to play this one from Cannibal Wren, who says, I use beatbox once more to create a fire beat. It gives off a kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but the title sounds accurate, though. Honestly, it took a while to top this song. It came out before Dev Null, so I hope it's good. All right, well, we're going to give it a spin here. Since we've got no ads, we'll play this one, The Last Glimmer of Hope Before Death. Cool little bends in there. Yeah, nice production all around there. The Last Glimmer of Hope Before Death. Cannibal Wren here on Your Music Live. Thank you for sharing that one. And yeah, I know many folks went and checked out Beatbox, which is a really interesting platform as well. Go check it out if you haven't already. It's like a web-based music creation tool that you create it and then the web address becomes the song's metadata. It's super weird, but rad at the same time. All righty, let us continue on, and we're going to stay with SoundCloud. Let's roll the dice here again. Do we have an ad that's going to work? No ads. They've given up. They've given up on giving us ads now. So we'll try this one. This is about crazy men and women. It's 10 Crimes here on Your Music Live. I love it. Yeah, it's got a bit of a jet, bit of a white stripes, bit of Primus kind of feel, vibe. Feel and vibe is a veal, not a baby cow. It's a veal. It's half feel, half vibe, but all awesome. So really cool. Yeah, punk rock attitude on that one as well. Yeah, interesting lyrics too. Very cool stuff. 10 crimes here on your music alive. Hey, you having fun? Yeah, if you're having fun, can you go tell the robots? Robots only speak the language of thumb. So to tell the YouTube robots to go and tell other humans to come and watch the show, you put the thumbs up button down below. If you hit that button, the reason that us YouTube types tell you or ask you to hit thumbs is that the more engagement, the more comments, the more likes, the more engagement on a show, the more likely it is to go into that feed. You know, when you log into YouTube and it pops up the top there, the more likely it's going to go in there, and other people will go, huh, this weird Australian guy's listening to music and commenting on it. Let's do it. So, yeah, if you can be like Kristen and hit that thumbs up, you'll be doing me a massive favour and a solid, which is good. Let's try SoundCloud at number 3, shall we? I'll put all the SoundClouds together to see if we could get some fun Australian ads for you, and we got nothing. But that's okay. We do have this. It is from our artist Dugizia. Don't You Feel is an old-fashioned drums, bass, and guitar rock song about the ups and downs of life. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live. I love a song that has like a little pull off tap on kind of thing, and some nice dynamics. It's what's missing in a lot of music these days. Some dynamics. Yeah, could use some synth pads in there to beef it up a little bit. But yeah, good stuff there though from Dugizia. Is that the first time we've heard from that band? It's not familiar, but it's definitely a band we want to hear from again in the future. So thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring, and Sharon is Karen. Speaking of sharing, I didn't say good day to SM Borthwick. And SM Borthwick's here every week, so I don't want to make it sound like I take advantage or take for granted the folks who are here all the time. Thank you for being here. Paws and Guitars says, I've been on SoundCloud for a while now. There's always a lot of glitches to battle there. Good song stories though. Yeah, look, it is. I would just argue that slaps.com is better in 2025. It's just simpler, it's more stable, and it doesn't have as much of the spamminess and the constantly asking you to upgrade and go premium and go pro. So if you haven't checked out slaps.com, look, I'm biased because they're our sponsors, DistroKid, but even if I wasn't sponsored by DistroKid, I'd use slaps.com over SoundCloud. And look, nothing wrong with SoundCloud. I've just had my struggles with it in the past. Let's continue on. We've got ourselves about 5 songs, a little handful of songs to go here in the first half. Then we will reveal our featured artist. There's only one person who knows who the featured artist is, and that's probably them because they're looking at the playlist going, I'm not on there. You know who you are. Abe the Band, I think I saw you rock up here in the chat. This is my song Exposed. This is a guitar-centered instrumental that really tries to convey and express emotion through the guitar playing, as if the guitar were the voice of the track. Recorded, mixed, mastered in Garage Band. Let's give it a spin here. It's called Exposed on Your Music Live. How good is that? Yeah, really nice guitar. Love that change up. Again, dynamics is what I'm talking about here. The reason I love doing this show is it reminds me that music does not have to be just sausage waveforms. You can have change up, changes in the key, changes in the timing, going to half time, going to double time. Yeah, really great track and excellent guitar work. And yet more proof, if you needed it, that you can create full and epic sounding tracks in GarageBand with wonderful tone, just like that one from Abe the Band. Thank you for sharing that one. And thank you here to Doris, who's sharing this. Slaps is really awesome. This is where many people love my songs and supported me, and how Pete discovered me back in 2023 on my first song, Rainfalls. It absolutely is. And I still, to this very day, spend a lot of time in Slaps, as well as Bandcamp and other places, but slaps.com is just a great music discovery tool. And I remember when I first heard Doris's vocals on that first track, I'm just like, whoa, the community is going to love this artist. And spoiler alert, we got some Doris coming up in just a few tracks' time. Before that, though, we're going to check out this one from Harriet B. This song is about the challenges of long-distance relationships. In fact, any relationship where one has self-doubt or doubts that one's feelings aren't reciprocated. We've all been there. Let's give it a spin. Fear Whispers to My Heart. Here, Harriet B. Your Music Live.
Flying high in the sky, watching city lights below. Flicker like jewels laid out on a black velvet throw. I'm on my way to LA, though I don't want to fly. I fear a million little things. I'm caught between these wings and saw goodbye. And I fear you'll never know that I think of you no matter where I go. And while we're worlds apart, fear whispers to my heart. As I lean against the seat with the world below my feet, the clouds drift by. I'm 5,000 miles from home in this big sky all unknown and wondering why. Why should I be on this flight? I'd rather be with you tonight, I'd rather stay. And I promise when I land I'll try to make you understand. I'm going to say that I fear when we're not near,
Very cool stuff. Yes, you could definitely be on a folk show. If I do version 2, I'd be able to play tracks like that. Really good stuff. Voice is like butter. Absolutely. And yeah, has a real classic feel to it. That's another way. We were talking about vocal recording and mixing techniques earlier. Having that doubled vocal there, that can add that kind of natural slapback thickness that you can get out of it. So if you want to keep the upfront sort of dryness of a track, but still have it have a little bit of something, something, yeah, look into doubling and tripling your vocals like that, because worked a treat on that track. Hello to our mate Frank Terzo. Hope you are doing well, my friend. G'day Ashley HM, if I didn't say g'day to you earlier. We've got some Ashley coming up to melt your faces in the second half, but a couple of songs to go here before we reach the midpoint of the show. This is Phantom Agents. We haven't heard from our mate Clint for, oh gosh, months, maybe a year or more, but he's back. Some smooth, funky vibe for your dancing and dining leisure. Intriguing. Let's give it a spin. It's called Sewn Up Phantom Agents. Your Music Live.
You got some, you got some, you got some, you get high. You got some, you got some, you got some, you get high.
It's on the first line. Don't really worry. Don't act complacent.
You got some, you got some. You got some, you got some. You get high.
She don't know you when your body stay. Only love you when the money right. She'll take everything you got and give all for. I just wanna.
Smooth and yet somehow still super funky there from Phantom Agents. Clint, good to have you back, my friend. And he did say he'd be catching up on the replay because I know it's an awkward time for many of our Australian friends, especially we're back in February now. Everyone's back to school, back to work, back to your normal life. But hey, if you've got like an office job where you're doing some knowledge work, just sneak this on in the background. No one ever will need to know. You still do your work, but just have your music live on in the background. Come on, Australian friends. Am I encouraging you to do wrong and steal hours of labour from your overlords? Yeah, kind of am. Everyone does it. And hey, it could be worse things that you could be watching or listening to in your workday than Your Music Live. Let us finish a big first half of YML here for this week with Doris Kiotis, who says, my love for disco is immense. For those who follow me know it well. My need to express myself creatively through the music came when my partner in music and life wrote the lyrics and suggested we create a disco song together. We crafted the music side by side and then put it aside for a while. Over time, I enriched it with different ideas, adding its little gems and wanting to infuse it with influences from today's disco pop sound. I found the master of the genre, a unique producer, Omid Ardalan. What I received was the best version I could have imagined. This song is for dreamers, those nostalgic for the 80s, disco ball lovers for both the older and the younger generations. It's for anyone who wants to dance, unwind, and feel, even just for a little while, the disco junkie vibe. Phew. What an amazing introduction to this song. And the song itself, it delivers even more amazingness. Let's give it a spin. The disco junkie Doris Kiotis here on Your Music Live.
ενός εκάτου Θεού. Ζουνε την κάθε του στιγμή πάθει ρυθμός και daddy είσαι cool. Είναι της δίσκο ο ναός με τραγούδια παλιά. Είναι την πόλη μου funky, όλη μια αγκαλιά. Είμαι της δίσκο το tanky.
Doris Kiotis, yes, you do need to go and check out Doris and check out her back catalogue of amazing music. And yes, even for those of us that do not speak a word of Greek, what was it, souvlaki? That's all I got. I only know food-related Greek stuff. But yeah, really, really good. Gyros? Yeah? Anyway. Yeah, great stuff there from Doris Kiotis. And you're going to want to go and check out more. I love that. So the disco sound that you had there, you had the strings there, and you had the synth there, the subtle modulation on those synths that just gave it that kind of 70s, 80s disco vibe as well. And obviously the great vocals, and again, those doubles and triples being thrown on there on the vocals really just gave it that depth and that width of sound just perfect. Great stuff indeed. Alrighty, that is the end of our first half here on Your Music Live, but I don't want you to worry or fret or stress because we've got a huge, massive second half coming up. We're going to do another Play My Fire beat. We're going to have some amazing cover songs where we dive under the covers in just a jiffy. We've got a heap more amazing independent tunes, and we're about to reveal our featured artist of the week. We do this each and every week. We've been doing it for 241 episodes and counting, and we've got no signs of slowing down. And we do it each and every week. Thanks to these fine folks here. I wear them on my head. I put them above me every week. DistroKid, if you're an artist and you want to release your music to the world, DistroKid got you covered from as little as $22.99 per year. What other subscription is $22.99 a year and gives you such awesomeness? You can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs, albums, or I don't know, even mixtapes. Yeah, that's what our featured artist did with DistroKid. They released a mixtape that's kind of related to this very channel. It's called the Songtember Mixtape Volume 1. And there's some amazing tracks. We've played many of them before right here on the show. And I am, of course, referring to the one, the only Overgoat. Yes, Still Illa's Overgoat, a little goat course. It's the first time we heard a little bit of goatcore. I've been in love with it. I know many of you have as well. So our featured artist, we got something new to play for you to close out the show here today. But I've gone back into the archives and I've dug up a very cool track from the album, the mixtape, Songtember Mixtape Volume 1. This is Overgoat and this is Unstoppable, because they are here on Your Music Live.
Say to everybody back home, this is different. I don't get bored when I'm playing in the weird. This is different. I have to be actively creating in some shape, form, or fashion, and that's one of the ways that I've found that I can create.
Next up.
Overgoat in the motherfucking place to be. You don't wanna go face to face with me. Lightweight butterbean on the scene, cause I hit hard. You don't wanna see what I mean when I get in my zone on this microphone. I hear an undergoat beat, then I ride it home. I'm right where I need to be. I learned a long time ago not to bite the hand that's feeding me. choose wisely. What are you gonna bleed for? Marketing firms get paid to say you need more. You can find me at the seashore ducking a rep. I ain't fucking around, ain't no clucking my step. I'm not one of these fools you see. You can live by your code, but don't put your rules on me. They do not apply. I am not that guy. I can cross that T and I can dot that I. Case of Katami, crushing your chest. I might put you in touch with the cousin of death. Hold up, let me catch my breath. Back to work, now we back on the clock like a crack addict back on the rock. But I don't need a rehab, I don't need to clean up. I've been living good from the A to the D cup. I don't have an issue if you got some homies that'll miss you. If you go to fish food, never been a bitch, dude. I've been on my own shit lately. Rate me is not giving a fuck if you hate me. I've been marching to a beat I made, unfazed by the heat. I can sleep in the shade. Your boy's unflappable. I just bait and wait until the trap is full. And then the family eats. No trick here, but you can hand me treats. Battle station, I gotta man these beats.
Oh, the one and only Overgoat. The only language warning, by the way, on the song I just played. I'd be the worst radio station, right? Because I give you the language warning after I've already played the language. But it's a good example of what I think is cool and acceptable here, as opposed to like when I get some songs submitted that are just like F, 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 F. It's like, no. But Overgoat is an example that I'd give to people when they're like, but where's the line then, Johns? It's like, you can use an F-bomb, but it's got to be beautifully placed and just work for the song. Not just pointless and unnecessary. So very good stuff there. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I went back through the list and I'm like, how has Overgoat not been a featured artist in like 2.5 years we've been doing it? Very cool stuff. G'day, Bobby Mitchell. Hello, Jovel de Pustas. I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, dropping the rhyme in rhyming. All right, let's move on here. Again, don't stress because we got new Overgoat, more Overgoat to play at the end of the show. Up next is our cover song segment that I like to call Under the Covers with Johns, because it's kind of creepy sounding. I don't know. No, it's nothing like that. But Under the Covers we shall go. We're going to start over on slaps.com with our old mate, Kev the Guitar. Cover song alert. Hi, Pete. One for Under the Covers this week. I remixed my version of this blues classic recently, so thought I would share. All right, let's go and listen to some blues with Kev. Need Your Love So Bad here on Your Music Live.
Need someone's hand to lead me through the night. I need someone's arms to hold and squeeze me tight. Now when the night begins and I am at an end, because I need your love so bad. I need some lips to feel next to mine. I need someone to stand up and tell me when I'm lying, and when the lights are low and it's time to go. That's when I need your love.
Kev the Guitar. Very cool stuff there. sharing over on slaps.com. And the reason I couldn't throw the fire on that one is I wasn't logged in again. So I'm gonna sign in here and I'm gonna jump back over and throw some love the way of Kev the guitar there, because that was super cool. And I want to be able to do that. Why won't it let me go there? Because I didn't copy the link properly. Let's get my stuff together here. Oh, okay, we're having trouble. Oh, now I'm pasting it in twice. I'm doing really well. Really cool stuff indeed. All right, let's throw some fire on there. We're going to save it in there, and we're all good. So I was thinking, as I'm playing that, I'm thinking exactly the same thing, Thomas. And Kev, I absolutely love your work, love your guitar work. I don't think you need the auto-tune. I don't think you need the tuning on the vocals. I get it, because yes, we all listen to our vocals and cringe a little bit about that. I would check out my video about using auto-tune subtly, because what you can actually do is just tune the bung notes. I get it, and if there's something that sticks out to you that you want to tune, go ahead and do it. But I reckon, I don't know, a song like that could just go to the next level with a slightly more natural vocal. Just my opinion. You know what they say about opinions? Everyone's got one. But yeah, exactly. And I also love auto-tune too. And if it's a style choice, then absolutely. Go your hardest. Catch up on a bit of maintenance here, and we'll say hi to Barry Glenn and to Joe Glenn. Barry, feeling not so good, dozing on the couch. Sorry to hear, mate. Bazza is one of our long-time faithful around here, and no good. No bueno. I was thinking about it this morning, actually. I didn't want to jinx it, so I didn't say it out loud, but now I'm going to. Neither me nor my family have been sick for a few months now. Excuse me. Wasn't that perfect timing that I had to cough? I promise that's just a frog in my throat. But no, we haven't been sick for a while. And look, yes, it's been summer. So November, December, January, February. It's easier to not catch the colds because the cold and flu season is in the wintertime. But it has been really, really nice after 4 years of lots and lots of the C word around my family and friends and everyone. Seems to be less going around, at least here in Australia right now. And I wanted to shout out to Ufsi Baba and all of your crew, a group of 12. Everyone sends their greetings. We've got Azra, Jasmina, Bursa, Amar, Josie, Murat, Ali, Osgur, Irida, Illinois, and Masal. Elenas, let's call them Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. Ilianas and Masal. And yes, Ufsi will tell you that I butcher names on the regular. So apologies if I've mispronounced your names. It's all kind of just how we roll around here. And from all my years working in customer service, I got told by many people who had hard to pronounce names, they would say Johns, they didn't call me Johns, but they would say, person, I would prefer if you having a go at my name. If you just go, oh, Mr. Your name's too hard to pronounce. It's like, well, no, just have a crack. Like, people that have hard to pronounce names know that they have hard to pronounce names, especially when it's different cultures and different countries. So just have a go. And it gives you a little chuckle. I found that I would always try, and they would always be like, not even close. But it was fun. Speaking of fun, guess what? Here's a cover song for you. This is a moderator collaboration extraordinaire. This is DJ L from the Leelaverse. On the first season of the new show Midnight Chill, a different artist from our community is featured via a remix of one of their songs. Week 3 featured Thomas Christ. Here is a remix of Gotta Have Faith. So yes, Leela and Thomas Christ together on a track. A remix. It's all just too cool. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live. See, I love this stuff because I've been kind of out of the loop for a few weeks. I didn't even realize Leela was doing this, and now I get introduced to it. Now I'll be keeping an eye out for when you do the show. So Leela, moderator Leela, let us know. Let folks know when and where they can find you doing that, doing these remixes, because that's super fun, and I know that people will love seeing the process and how you go about it as well. And yes, everyone was showing their love for baby TC in the corner there. Look at that. How cute. It's got the 90s flop hair there, and yeah, that's Thomas in high school. All right, dig it. Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, it's the cat too. You can't go wrong when you've got cats and dogs in your tracks as well. Let us continuez-vous, s'il vous plaît. People say they love my pronunciations. Do you notice that sometimes I say dance and sometimes I say dance? And I have no idea why. And when I change it up, SoundCloud ad. Let's play the SoundCloud ad. Crashed. Really? Can someone else open SoundCloud and tell me if they're getting the same problems? It goes to try and play an ad. It's almost like no one's advertising with them. They've got spots for ads, but there's no one willing to pay. It's like when you watch one of those community TV stations, and instead of ads, they've got like a 3-minute slot because they've got to fill it for the 20-minute show that they're playing. But they're like, we'll be right back after this break. And then it's like, just the station bits, like, yeah, your show will return in 30 seconds, 29 seconds, 28 seconds. Anyway, I say all that to say, let's play this one. This is from Jackknife Combat, another remix again, Makina this time. Credits to the artist who is unknown as of right now. There you go. A remix of a song by someone who is unknown. Is that a cover? I guess it still is. Guinea pigs are also fine. Well, I've got a guinea pig. His name is Tim Tam. Let me know if you know why I would have an Australian guinea pig pet called Tim Tam. Well, let's give it a spin here, shall we? This one is Jackknife Combat here on Your Music Live.
To make everybody smile and say, man, I'm proud of you. Yeah, 'cause you know me well, and you don't want me to be someone else. Oh, my pretty
This is high energy indeed. I love it. On the treadmill in my mind. Yeah, this is having too many thoughts going on. All right, I dig it. I love it. Was that the sprinkler? That's the one where you kind of do the. No, I'm no good. I'm not a good dancer or dancer, as the case may be. That was fun, wasn't it? I dig it. Thank you for sharing it over there on the cloud of sounds. Sometimes the cloud of no ads, but ad breaks that crash the songs. Anyway, we're going to continue on here. We've got a few more cover songs to play for you. Yeah, if you want to check out Leela's show, she's just mentioned that it is on at 12:15 a.m. Friday night / Saturday morning Pacific time, right after Gary Hubbs. So if you're up late, that's actually a reasonable time for me. I'll have to try and tune in because, yeah, that's the middle of the day for me, which is lovely. Every Friday night. There is the link to the channel if you'd like to go and find out what's going on over there with Leela and her whole Leela verse. Next up, Welten Kinder, baby. Yeah, let's head over to Germany. Remix of the famous X-Files theme from Mark Snow. Please play it from around 1 minute 30. I will do exactly that. Let's cue this one up. Give it a spin. Your Music Live. I never really got the I want to believe thing, because I don't. I'd be terrified if there were really aliens. Good timing from Inner Space. A very appropriate song for you to join the party on there. Yeah, go and check that one out. Weltenkinder always has some interesting projects on the go. Always some fun things to check out over at the Weltenkinder channel. And they're over 10,000 subscribers over there now. Good job. Well done. Round of applause to Weltenkinder. It's not all about the numbers, clearly, as you know from being around this community. The vanity metrics are not the thing. Right? I don't want it. I don't want it, Leila. No. You can take your aliens and your conspiracies and your weird, like, creatures and nah. No, thank you. I want it to be straightforward. I want there to be no secrets of the universe. I want it to all just be plain, boring, straight down the line. How about that? Everyone's like, oh, Pete, you're so boring. Yeah, 100%. Exactly. Exactly. You probably won't ever see it. It's like my fear of Earth getting closer to the sun every year and eventually burning up. It's like billions of years away. And the nearest life is probably a fungus or some sort of moss that's growing on rocks of a planet that we haven't even discovered yet. Anyway, good to see you too. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they're little green men that like go, hey, will you take me to your leader? And they're probably not humanoid. Just saying. All right. Joe and Barry Glenn, save me from my rants here. Traditional Irish set dance. First recorded in the 70s with our band Flibbertigibbet. Our dear friend David Williams wrote the words to this tune, and Susan Ban, or The White Blanket. This is a much slower version of the tune than would normally be played, remixed and mastered by Jade using Logic Pro. Please start at the 1 minute mark as the intro is a bit long. Death count currently unknown. So let's fire this one up. Joe and Barry Glenn here on Your Music Live.
For you pass the time, and they lay beneath the cover of a Nasushima, and they harvested their planting when the leaves were turning to brown. You ripened with a binding of the sheaves of corn, and you were born beneath the cover
or you would lose it in the end, and you'd sleep warm beneath the cover of Ansushima.
Just beautiful as always from Joe and Barry Glenn. I'm not sure it's actually a cover, is it? I normally put Joe and Barry songs are often traditional songs, and is that one a cover of their own song from a band that they created? So I guess not really. Yeah, so no guitar solo this time around, but recorder solo. There you go. JBG FTW, just saying. Very cool. Very cool. We got Sasquatch, we got Bigfoot, we got Alien Chat here. This is why I love this show. If you've never come live for the show, you're missing out on the B plot. So the A plot is, yeah, music, song. Pete talks about it. I put people's comments on the screen. There's a whole other level of conversation that goes on here if you've never been on the live show. So I highly recommend you get along. 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Every week it is fun. Excellent stuff there though from Joe and Barry Glenn, and sounding really good. It's not just the move to Logic Pro, but I think I always shine the spotlight on Joe and Barry and say that they're an example of what happens when you just keep creating, recording, releasing. You get better and better. And not that Joe and Barry weren't great musicians and great singers, but the recording process, the production side of things, is just getting better and better every time. Good job. Next up, we've got Gayatri Gakwad Gulani, Pir Terry Yard. This ghazal captures the essence of longing, decision, and the complexities of love and life. The poet reflects on the return of cherished memories that reignite the sense of light and warmth. And again, if you have not heard this artist before, if you haven't been on Your Music Live lately, you're in for a treat. Always excellent and always something different and unique that you're not going to hear every day, but you're going to hear it here on Your Music Live. Crisp, clean is that production, the beautiful instrumentation, and just a wonderful voice as well. Just the sort of stuff that you could just listen to for hours. Again, it doesn't matter that just like Doris singing in Greek, it doesn't matter that you can't understand a word. As Kristen says here, transcends all language and hits you in the feels, doesn't it? Beautiful stuff there. I've made a big goof here. I jumped straight from Veltenkinder to Joe and Barry Glenn and missed a track that is right there on the playlist. So shame on me. Shame, shame, shame. But we're going to fix it right here. Because Adorable Anarchy sent me something cool. It was a Throwback Thursday or Tuesday? Throwback Thursday video of mine from back in the day. This is my cover of The Rain Song by Led Zeppelin. And we've played some of the more recent stuff from Adorable Anarchy, and maybe one day we should do a Throwback Thursday edition of Your Music Live where we all play our oldest tracks from long ago. But I thought this was a cool one to play, and this is The Rain Song, Throwback Thursday edition, and Adorable Anarchy here eventually on Your Music Live. Yeah, lots and lots going on here, isn't there? Amazing looking guitar with those fret workings there. But yeah, apparently glitter glue. Who knew? Designing your own guitar embellishments on there on the fretboard with glitter glue. Yeah, I thought it was some sort of cool custom thing there. Yes, exactly. The love of music doing your thing there. Super, super cool indeed. Go and check out Adorable Anarchy and all of the back catalogue. As well as her more recent stuff as well. Very cool stuff. You're welcome. Thanks for being part of the community. Yeah, absolutely badass for sure. G'day, Gordon Lee Weaver. Who else is here? Anyone else lurking in the shadows that hasn't said g'day? Hello, Crimson Crux. I think I saw you earlier, Nate and co. Have a new song called Glitter Glue? Really? Yeah, Glitter Glue for the win, hey? Hello to everyone, though. I hope you're having a good old time. Let's get back on schedule. We've got another Play My Fire beat coming up in a minute. Yeah, we're going to play this one from Clayton Von Kluge, and then we're going to do the Fire beat. I think, Clayton, were you saying earlier that you've only won it a couple of times? Maybe this could be your time, mate. But we are going to play your song here right now. You say, "Hey, Pete, this is an unprecedented for me because it's my own original music I recorded at home, but it's background to one of my gaming channel episodes. If you aren't okay with this or not comfortable, whatever, you can skip it. Now we're going to play it. Your friend, follower, and number one colleague in music." There you go. Who knew? Clayton Von Kluge, my number one colleague in music. I love this. We have other folks that have done this that shared. We've got another guy who, plane, what is it called? Plane RC, something like that, who has remote control planes and creates music for that. And I love it. create your own music. Use the tools you have and use them as a creative endeavor for other channels. 100% agreed. So this is from Wings of Steel, and it's our old mate KVK. Yes, KVK flying hard on this one. Flying hard? Flying high. Yes, good stuff. Very cool stuff there from Clayton Von Clue. Some cool flying music there. Yeah, and so there you know it. Now you know Clayton Von Clue, gamer, and using that music for your own stuff is cool. No fear of copyright infringement or claims or anything like that by creating your own music and putting it there on your own channel. So good job to the Toyota Kluger himself, Clayton Von Kluge. I have soundtracks for games that don't exist. There you go. Who else did I see that snuck in there? Was it my favorite artist and my least favorite bird? Crow on a wire. No, I don't dislike crows. Crows are actually super smart. They're just scary as all get out. Told the story before, but one day I was like eating a pizza and walking down the street, and this crow would not leave me alone. It was following me, and it was hopping from fence post to fence post, and I was just waiting for it to come and swoop down and take it. So I had to put my pizza away. It was the worst day of my life because it was delicious pizza, and then it was cold by the time I got back to it. By the time I got to a crow-free area, cold pizza. I know. First world problems. Yes. All right. Before we play our next tune, it is time to do what we do. Thanks to our friends at DistroKid, we can do this. It's the Play My Fire Beat. And we're going to go with another hashtag here. And it's a simple one because the second artist from my Let's Find Some Folk song that I thought was super cool and that I would share with you is an artist called Earth Mama. So you don't have to put the whole thing in there, but we're just going to go hashtag Earth. Earth, yes, you know that planet what we live on? The one that we're slowly trying to destroy. Oh, God. He just can't help himself. He gets up on that soapbox, he does, and he's always talking about climate change and the problems of the world. Who is that? What character is that? I'm Cockney Jim, I am, and I come on the show just to tell Pete to get off his blooming high horse, I do. Hashtag Earth in the chat if you'd like to stop me from talking like that. There you go. We've got folks here putting hashtag Earth in the chat as well and doing their thing. I mean, look, you can tell me to stop if you like, but I know you come as much for the weirdness as you do for the music, don't you? You're just like, is John's going to lose his mind completely this week or just a little bit? It's completely. Arr, Pete the Pirate. Yes, I also have a pirate voice. Maybe that's the one I should use. Where's me Napster? Because that's the only piracy I've ever done. Save us. Brian Bestall is like, did that have to be before my song? An imaginary tale of a brave messenger riding horseback through the night to deliver the latest news of a plot of murder to Queen Elizabeth I. All tracks written and performed by Brian Bestel, recorded in GarageBand, mix of live playing, virtual instruments and loops. All 10 tracks were originally written for solo handpan. However, it soon became clear that tunes offered an opportunity for bigger production. And here it is. And it's here on SoundCloud. And guess what? We have a broken ad. Is it just me? Is someone else having this problem? Can someone check SoundCloud? Is it just me? What have I done wrong? Maybe it's Firefox. Maybe Firefox doesn't like SoundCloud. That's where I play the music. Anyway, let's play this one. This is Brian Bestel and The Last Wild Horseman. How cool is that? Yes, I would love to know more about how that is made for sure. Some very cool tones going on there. And yeah, nicely done from Brian Bestel. Yeah, I could. The solo handpan would have been cool, but I could hear how you wanted to fill out the arrangement and get that kind of galloping along feeling. And I love the do, like just the slightly off beat melody worked really well. Good stuff. Well done. Yeah, round of applause, please. Round of applause for Brian Bestel there. All right, we're going to fire up our Play My Fire beat, but that means that we need to grab some of this artist called Earth Mama. Now, you can go over to Bandcamp and search Earth Mama, or I'll throw a link in there as soon as we play this, but I just loved this. So as soon as I started playing a track from Earth Mama, I started looking at their Bandcamp page, bringing an integrated worldview to audiences through music, rhythm, and laughter. And look at this. Joyce Rouse, aka Earth Mama, is a composer and recording artist with 14 albums featured on global media and live shows for her music for Earth sustainability and helping heal the planet one song at a time. Come on. I love it. So let's pick a story. Let's go from her story, because isn't that cool? I like it. Her story. Get it? Women rock the world. They sure do. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? I've not even heard this particular track, not the one we played on the show on the weekend, but let's see what this one is. Earth Mama, Her Story, here on Your Music Live.
The power feminine gives birth to a song. Every one of us. Her essence divine nurtures every mind, body, and soul. With purpose, love, and trust. Purpose, love, and trust. Love, and trust. Oh, my sisters, lucky are we to come to earth as an incredible she. Women rock the world. Women rock the world.
Oh, very cool. Not only because it's such a cool song, but because you know exactly the sort of people it's going to really annoy. which is half the fun, isn't it? But how cool is that? Celebrating women's suffrage centennial. Awesome stuff there. We're gonna do this drawing, courtesy of Earth Mama's awesome music and spirit. Got 23 entries. Let's hit the draw button, folks. Good luck, everybody. Surely it's going to be one of our wonderful ladies. Oh, come on. As if it couldn't have been more poetic that the Leela verse, speaking of women who rock the world. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Good stuff there from Leela. Yes, you win, the winner. So you get a double dose of Leela's wacky Leela verse here on the show. Good stuff indeed. How fun was that? Well done, Leela. Congratulations to you. You know the drill here. You can choose a song for us to play right here on the show. The prize is that we get to hear more of Leela's music. That is it. I know. People are like, that's all. Can't you do a giveaway? I can't. You know why? Oh, no, I don't even want to go into it. But it's very, very difficult to do giveaways. If you ever see a YouTuber doing a giveaway, they're probably breaking the law, because to do it actually properly takes a lot of time and effort. You've got to really make sure that you got your ducks in a row, especially here in Australia. Like, you're literally running a lottery and you have to apply for a lottery license if you're doing a random drawing for anything that has any monetary value. Yeah, it was pretty funky folk. So her other stuff is more folky. That's obviously a bit more of a funky kind of album. And hello to Brian, by the way. Sorry, Brian Bestel. You were surrounded by my silliness, but you managed to sneak in an awesome track in between there. So thank you for sharing that one as well. All righty. We'll wait on Leela's selection while we play another song. We got Dell here in the chat, and Dell is our artist here that we're going to be playing. Let's fire this one up. Dell says, this is just me playing the keyboard in the kitchen and singing, so isn't the best quality. It's on my iPad. As it says in the title, this song is about time. Lost in Time. And thank you, Pete, for playing my song. I appreciate it. Well, thank you. I appreciate you as well. Let's give this one a spin. Lost in Time, Dell, on Your Music Live.
Well, I hear the house is falling down, and the cat has run away with a clown. They say the pavement's full of gold. I'm not that stupid or that old. There's things I wanna say and do. Are the shadows playing games with you? I'm lost in time, lost in time. I'm lost in time, just like you. Like you. See the sun shining down. You can't take that away from me. But I hear the wind is blowing. It's come to blow you away. As I watch the lovers pass me by, with a look of love in their eyes, I know that should have been me and you, but the shadows they have taken you.
Adele, that is really, really good stuff. I know that you reached out and you asked for like some feedback around your vocals and stuff, and I said, "Oh, look, I'll play it on the show." I don't unfortunately have a lot of time. I'm very protective of my time, not in a bad way, just in a way that I'm like, unfortunately, I can't do a whole lot in the way of sitting down and A/B testing and stuff. But whatever you did there, yes, good, win. Like I loved the dynamics of that. You can when someone's playing to a click track, look, it's all good, and many of us play to click tracks because a lot of our music needs it. Sometimes just not playing to a click track, you can have that up and down, up and down. It like takes you on the journey, doesn't it? Very good stuff. Thank you for sharing that one. Sharon is Karen, and Sharon is Karen. All right, let's go ahead and play this fire beat, shall we? And Leela has the benefit. Being a moderator, she gets to actually drop links right here in the chat. So she has dropped a link to this track, which is Love Song, the Cure/Adele cover featuring Purple Haze. She tells me she didn't get a claim on it, which is cool. It's from a few months back. And we're going to give it a spin here on the show. This is Leela. And how about I actually started at 43 seconds like she asked me to? That would be even better.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am fun again. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you.
That guy's a pain, but damn, he's good at guitar. I think I have 6 more tracks of his. Very cool. So who is that you're collaborating with there? That is Purple Haze. I like it. It had a bit of that California Dreamin' kind of style guitar, those nice, beautiful twang to the sort of steel guitar sound. Dug it. Very cool. See, that's what I love about the Play My Fire beat is you legitimately never know what's going to crop up and what we're going to be playing. So very cool stuff. I'm going to throw it here in the comments section. So we're going to put Leela's track. There it goes. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That is the wrong one. That is the last track. I'm just going to copy this one just so that I don't forget, because sometimes I do forget. I'm a bit of a forgetful kind of guy. All right, that's locked in there. If you're ever watching the show, by the way, and you look to the comments or the description below and things don't look right, the stuff that's there isn't there, just refresh your browser, or if you're on the mobile version, sometimes you just need to go to another video, like go back and then forward or something like that, or hit the live button. It'll refresh things for you. Very cool indeed. California Dreaming is one of the tracks of his I have. Oh, very cool. Nice. There you go. I can imagine that the guitar on that would sound amazing. Let's jump over to the cloud of sounds and find this track from Be Cloud. Be Cloud on the cloud of sounds. And an ad. This time a 31-second ad that won't play. This is getting beyond ridiculous. SoundCloud, fix your gosh darn life. Let's give this one a spin now. This is a song about society, individuality, and loneliness. We tried to aim for the feeling of metal plus electronic plus boom bap hip hop beat. Hello, that sounds super interesting. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live. There you have it, here for a good time, not a long time, over in the cloud of sounds. Very cool stuff indeed. There, from Big Cloud, Everything Feels Dry. And it definitely does feel dry in here. If you're wondering why I'm a bit kind of sniffly and coughly, the air conditioner is cranking at the side of my face and has been the entire show. Reason being, depending where you look, it's somewhere between 38 and 41 degrees centigrade here in Adelaide today. It is ridiculously hot. So I've got the air conditioner on, which means that it's really dry. It's nice and cool, but it's super dry in here. Yes, thanks for hanging out with us, adorable Anarchy. Yes, I know, look, the show is a long one, and I understand that not everyone can be here for the entire thing. Should we try one more cloud of sounds? We'll see, are we going to get this one? Ryan Rogers, are we going to get an ad from Ryan? Hey, Pete, this is a little retro ditty about a cheating wife getting a phone call from her lover in front of her husband. I've always been into fellow Texan Buddy Holly, and this was inspired by him. Nerd Country Forever. I like it. I dig it. Let's give it a spin.
Are you anxious? That's him who's calling. Are you nervous that I'm here to witness it all? Why won't you answer? I bet he's worried. Your eyes are edged with fear. Please take the call. Pick it up and say I've got a man. He's enough for me. I hope you understand. But I can see the color leave your face, so please, love, answer me. Are you anxious? The serpent is calling. Are you mad that I'm still here to behold the fall? Why won't you answer? You ain't that busy. It's like it's been ringing for years. Please take the call. And you lie, 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 and you lie. But it's about time.
I love it. Really good stuff there. Yeah, really good vocals. I'm not saying Ryan is actually Michael Stipe. Yeah, exactly. He does have that Michael Stipe kind of style, doesn't he? Very cool stuff there. Need a sneeze? Need a sneeze? Oh, that was coming. That was coming for a long time. I apologize. I could have sneezed during the break. Yeah, I might have to just turn the AC off for just a few minutes because the air in here is getting super dry. But great track there from our mate Ryan Rogers. I keep wanting to say Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Rogers, yeah. Ryan Reynolds has got that kind of nerd chic going on too, doesn't he? Especially when he wears the glasses. I'm a bit of a Ryan Reynolds fan, just saying, just quietly. Has anyone done a Crickets cover? Buddy Holly's band? Not sure. Buddy Holly, look, I know, hot take here, but wasn't it sad that Buddy Holly left us so early? Like, I was thinking about Kurt Cobain the other day, and I'm like, because Thomas did a Nirvana song for his show, his live show on the weekend. And I was like, oh, it was so sad. Imagine how much cool music we would have had over the last 3 decades if Kurt was still around. And then I'm like, actually, that's just kind of Foo Fighters, isn't it? Dave Grohl just continued on and for 30 years has been making great music. But yeah, Buddy Holly was something ridiculous. Like, was he 19 or 20 or 21? He was really, really stupidly young. Yeah, the day the music died. Absolutely. It was super sad and super weird to think of how much music we've missed out on for these people not being around. Let's jump back over to slaps.com that has no commercials and no interrupting thirsty camels and play this track from Middle Suburbia, who said this song is about holding on to the one you love. It started as a prose poem, and when making the song I decided to leave the lyrics mostly intact with only a slight alteration so that the themes don't become corny or not seem genuine with too much AB rhyming. I like it. A little diversity, a little something different here. Let's give it a spin. Middle Suburbia on Your Music Live.
When the night falls slowly, if the dawn won't come again, love me in this pleasing light. Hold me close right here and now. Be my day without the sun tonight, so we have hold tight in this moment. Feel the glow. You're my light amid the night. In shadows we'll find our way. Hearts entwined, we won't let go. Through the dark, you'll always stay. If the stars fade from our sky, let your warmth be all I need. Keep me safe within your arms. Be the fire and my guide tonight, so we have hope.
I really dig that tempo change. It's so nice to hear changes in dynamics, especially tempo like that, because like you don't get that sort of stuff much these days. Everything's very formulaic, everything's on the grid. It's so much easier to just create something that's at one tempo in one key with no changes. That was very cool. That kind of reminds me of something that you would do, Gordon Lee Weaver. It's got that Gordon Lee Weaver kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? Yeah, super good dynamics. Yeah, give it a round of the pause. Very good stuff there indeed. And Daniel's smart because he shares over here as Middle Suburbia on slaps.com. And if he wanted to graduate and start releasing things to, I don't know, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, all the places, here's where you go. You go to DistroKid. Now, many of you have already signed up to DistroKid, are using DistroKid, are loving DistroKid. Can I give you a little tip here? If you've got yourself an extra $20 to spend in 2025, I would honestly consider upgrading to the Musician Plus plan. I know, subscriptions, we all have a lot of them, but this is $40 a year. not $20 a month, like a whole year's worth of DistroKid for $39.99. Now, the reason I recommend this one is that you get additional stuff. On top of the musician plan, you also get your sync lyrics in Apple Music, your daily streaming stats, your customized label name, your custom iTunes pricing. But this one, customizing the release date. I heard Jade Starr talking on her show today about the fact that you kind of want to make an event out of your song releases. You don't want to just let your song dribble out whenever. Why not use the Musician Plus plan with DistroKid, do a music video, get it on Bandcamp, you can still put it on Bandcamp, and have a big launch day. Well, with DistroKid, you can do that. You can fire it up now, and if you've got a song that's coming out 1st of April or 12th of March, or Valentine's Day on the 14th of February, you can set that to actually be on that exact day. So DistroKid, super value, great place to release your music, and we thank DistroKid for their ongoing support of your music live, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan using the link up the top or in the description. Let us continue with our final segment here. We've got ourselves a handful of songs, about 8 or 9 songs to go. Yes, we're way over time. Blow the whistle. Put us into overtime. Let the affiliates know, all that jazz. This is Ashley HM, aka Alicia Poor. Hi there, Pete. This is my latest Doom installment, my Doom Eternal music video. I had so much fun making this, even though my mental health was low when I was making this. Thanks, and I hope you all enjoy Tar from Alicia. And yes, look, music can definitely help. For folks, if you're struggling with things, it's not a fix, it's not a cure, but sure as heck can do some good, can't it? When you're not feeling the best, music can lift you up a notch. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Always fun, always a little face melty. Never that long, so we get to play the whole thing. This is Ashley HM. I love the "come get some." Yeah, if you've played it, you know it, don't you? Very cool there. Another Doom track there from Ashley. I need another sneeze. Oh no, the hay fever is strong with this one. I even took an antihistamine today. But yeah, when it's this sort of weather, yeah, that's a catchy number, right? I love it. Good stuff there, Ashley HM. Where are we at? We're coming towards an end, but we still got some great music to play, including this one from the Alien Surf Agenda. As the approaching storm sends an ominous signal that the day's suffering nears an end, there is one more chance to feel the ocean's power and balance and dance on the edge of the wave. Love it. Love you folks and your descriptions. Always cool. This is Edge Dancer, the Alien Surf Agenda. with that. Future surf rock, absolutely. Super rad indeed. I dig it. Now, you're all going to hate me for what I'm about to say. After these shows, I usually go for a walk, and I still will. It won't be a long walk, and I'll try and find some shade. But I was like, oh, maybe I should go to the beach and like walk along the beach. And I'm like, nah, it's too hot for the beach today. Yeah, for all you folks that are sitting there freezing in the Northern Hemisphere, and John's is sitting here going, oh, I could go to a beautiful beach with white sands and beautiful oceans with blue crystal clear water, but it's just too hot today. Yeah. Cool stuff there from the Alien Surf Agenda. Scott Mitchell's up next. Scott Mitchell says, hi, Pete. Recorded entirely in GarageBand, released through DistroKid. A darker song inspired by Eddie Newscast in the last little while. Cheer up, eh? Oh, Scott. Yes, it is Dream Stealer from Scott. The good news is that if you sell it, you can add 25% tariff to it. So did you know that? All your 99-cent iTunes are now $1.24. Let's give it a spin here. This is Scott Mitchell, Dream Stealer, Your Music Live. Excellent riffage there from our mate Scott Mitchell. Yes, please don't steal my dreams unless you turn them into rad songs. Do you ever wake up from a dream and you're like, man, that dream was epic. I'm totally going to write a song about that. And then by the time you wake up properly and get out of bed, you're like, what was the dream again? Oh, man. Yeah, not fun. Good music here indeed. 80 degrees, is it? In Arizona, 80 degrees. Isn't it it's February. I guess you're coming. Yeah, coming into spring. I do feel a bit sad that we're coming out of summer. But, very cool stuff there from Scott Mitchell. And you know Scott Mitchell's a smart dude because, released with who else but DistroKid, our wonderful sponsors, and the best way to get your music out there to the world. Let's keep a little lookout for some more music here on Studio Live today. This is Heart, House, and The New Kindness. And they say an interlude piece inspired by Discovery era, Daft Punk, and a Pete John Studio Live Today podcast about keyboards. Nice. Created solely on GarageBand iOS for iPhone. This song features our daughter and my wife and was good fun. You gotta have fun when you're playing music, don't you? And this one sounds like they were having a blast. This is Hello Space Punk. Is It Me You Are Looking For? With our daughter and Queen Van Wife and Mama. Heart House and The New Kindness. Here on Your Music Live. How cute is that? Very sweet indeed there. Great stuff. Hello, Extreme. Hope you are doing well. Major Thomas, a child. I like it. Very cool stuff shared over there on the cloud of sounds. Yes. Working with your family is always super cool, isn't it? They did have the blue tick on SoundCloud. Does that mean that they have bought the maybe that's why it worked properly and didn't try and play an ad and then not work. Maybe that's all you need is if you pay them, SoundCloud will work properly. Well, we're going to find out because we've got another artist here who is Lane 407. And they said recorded and released in mid-2024, recorded at our home studio. Oh, by the way, someone was saying that all these artists have got notifications and mail. No, that's me. I don't even know what they are. What notifications and messages do you get in SoundCloud? I'm going to check them afterwards. I bet you the messages are, brah, looking for freeway, get 1,000 plays. Yeah, no, it will not be good. Well, I'm going to find out. I'll jump on and find out while we listen to this one, shall I? Let's give it a spin. Lane 407 on Your Music Alive.
So they love me when I'm down, but they hate me when I'm up. Tryna cope with only love, but your love is not enough. Never care about anything, I know you're really feeling down. I just really wanna feel some. I know these women don't feel none. If I want it, I'ma kill for it. She gon' pop up for a real one. You thought it's a game, I'm for real, hun. I've been feeling way too overwhelmed. I'm tryna change my ways, but I'm stuck inside myself. Wow, there's no one to help you. Don't look for a hand. I might be super reckless. I know soon you'll understand. Say they love me when I'm down, but they hate me when I'm up. Tryna cope with only love, but your love is not enough. Never care about anything, I know you're really feeling down. I just really wanna feel some. I got real deal problems, nobody could solve them. It's late night in her room, drowning in a bottle. We driving in misery, we push it full throttle. The downfall let me, cause my heart's so hollow.
Very cool stuff there. Quick to the point. Hollow, Lane 407. Good stuff indeed. Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, nice clean sound. Very good stuff indeed as well. How do you get any genre of music on here is to fill in the form. You can submit a song right there. It is also linked down in the description. And we do play R&B. We play all genres. As long as you're not excessive swearing or as long as you're not preaching hate, then you're good to go. Yeah, nice production on that one, wasn't it? Very cool indeed. Let us move on and play another track. This one is from Happy Ron. Yeah, g'day Happy Ron. Hope you are doing well. He says, after years and years of running away from my past, I can finally share my pain and reveal my inner truth. The truth of what happened to me as a young woman that made me into the man I am today. Written with Grammy winner Rebecca Lynn Howard. Okay. Let's give this one a spin. Interesting intro there from Happy Ron. By the way, Happy Ron, I love the hat. I love Happy Ron's transformation into country all the time. It's pretty cool.
Oklahoma, and I was just a girl from a nowhere town. He said he was from Tulsa. That cowboy roped my heart right to the ground. He swept me off my feet, so good to me. He was everything I wanted. My friends tried to stop me, but he'd already got me. He left my poor heart haunted. And I never saw it coming, full speed ahead to nothing. That boy was good at putting on a show. From kisses in the moonlight forever until one night you wait for him, but his boots done hit the road. He was always gonna break my heart, but I didn't know, 'cause it was my first rodeo. I've learned a lot the hard way, ain't gonna let my heart hurt that way again. I ain't giving gets the smells of rubbish on the ground. From a rodeo princess to a rodeo clown. And I never saw it coming, full speed ahead to nothing. That boy was good at putting on a show. From kisses in the moonlight forever until one night you wait for him, but his boots done hit the road. He was always gonna break my heart, but I didn't know, 'cause it was my first rodeo. Bulls in the wild horses, 8 seconds in the wrong choice.
My first rodeo. Yeah, I love it. Very cool stuff there from Scott S.M. Borthwick. That is what we're definitely past the 2 hour mark now, aren't we, folks? Yeah, this is where I lose it entirely. Happy Ron. I agree. Cool stuff there. I like Happy Ron. I like being happy, and I like Happy Ron. You can go and check out everything that he has done in the past over on his channel, linked down in the description. A big thank you to Ulf Sibaba for the gifted membership. So 10 of you fine folks have received a free membership for 1 month to the community here, courtesy of our wonderful friend Ulf C. Barber. And let's go through who those fine folks were. We had Kristen Kruger. We've got Gordon Lee Weaver. We've got Low Jack. Happy Ron. He's here. He's lurking. He's in the shadows. And he got a gifted membership. Hypnotic Transmissions, Mike Swell, The Falcro, Tom S., Sean the Prawn, and Kuzarika. You all get a 1 month. 1 month. Yes, 1 month of membership to the YouTube membership here. Thank you for doing that. You're awesome. Thank you, Ufsi Baba. I get it. Some people don't dig Falcon, but I do sometimes. Still ill and still here. And he loved my comment where it's like, some people don't dig Falcon. Oh, mate. It started that way and it's all gone downhill ever since, hasn't it? All right, we got ourselves 3 songs to go, and you know what that means. Anti-penultimate. Yeah, I got nothing. I got no little sound bites or anything here. It's all just me. This is D Yale, who is going to be our anti-penultimate tune. D Yale, we featured her on the show. Wait, we've got an ad. Is it going to play? I want to see if the ad will actually play for us here. Oh, look, we got a picture. Still no audio. Nah, can't play it. Can't get rid of it. Anyway, let's go with this one from D Yale. This song speaks about how his love has changed her to see things differently, to experience love as a brand new being who is more sensual, who craves love in a deeper way. And I thought this was a cool tune to throw here in the show at this point, which is our anti-penultimate tune. Transmogrifying love, D Yale. Your music live.
Like butterflies, magical change you and I. This love is something I've never felt. Look to the sky, clouds draw me to your spell. Ever floating, spoken word never tell. I can only hear hummingbirds sing a melody. I dance in your love, wrapped in your language.
Very cool there. D. Yale, Transmogrifying Love here on Your Music Live, our penultimate song. What an absolute fire track. Yeah, the wonderful backing vocals in there, just a great arrangement, and it's all around top-notch stuff. Appreciate it. Oofsy's on fire. Yes, thank you, Oofsy Baba, for being super cool. Is it dance or dance? Maybe we need to chat about that. We'll go for a little walk. I think Matt and Mark join me. I'll be doing some sort of testing for some mobile live streaming with the new microphone. And I'll be doing that if it cools down enough over the next couple of days for me to be outside and my phone not to overheat and no longer work. Then we'll do some more of that. So maybe that could be a topic of discussion. Is it a dance or is it a dance? I just don't know. All right, I do know that it's time for our penultimate tune. This is A Multitude of One. Yeah, our old mate Colin Powell, A Multitude of One, says, only a few days to go before A Templar's Tale is released, an album I have wanted to make for years. Meanwhile, the other day, The Alchemist came unbidden to my inspiration. It may appear on the album at some point, it may not. Yeah, we were talking, Colin was chiming in earlier when we were talking about how sometimes songs just boom, just they almost make you write them. You kind of lose control, which is kind of a cool thing, but also sometimes a bit scary as well. And that's currently the case with this one. This is The Alchemist, A Multitude of One, here on Your Music Live, our penultimate tune.
In the shadow of a fractured moon, where whispers fade in the midnight June, he walks alone, a seeker of the gold, through ancient sands and secrets untold. His hands stained with the dust of time, turning lead to visions divine, a philosopher's stone, a dream refined in the furnace of a restless mind. Sulfur burns as his spirit ascends, mercury flows where the journey bends. Salt of the earth, his foundation remains. The alchemist rise in the crucible's flames. He spoke in tongues of the arcane art, binding the stars to the human heart. A crucible burns, the fire consumes, illusions crumble and the truth resumes. Through mercury rivers in sulphur's glow, he treads where only the fearless go. With each equation a mystery unwinds, the alchemy of the eternal mind. Sulfur burns as his spirit.
Very cool stuff there, Colin. I dig it. Yeah, I love it. I love a song that tells a story, and that one definitely does indeed. Good stuff indeed from A Multitude of One. And yeah, good luck with the album launch. Make sure that you let us know here on the show when the album is going to go out and be available, and where and when and how. That's we love promoting when people do that, when you're releasing music, and especially when you get like a whole album of original music together and it's available for folks to listen to. Yeah, make sure you send us a single or two, and we'll make sure that we help you promote it, because that's what we're all about here. We're all about getting people to listen to more good quality music. I know there's that rhyming again. It's been an all day kind of thing. Shout out, by the way, to our mate Russ8889, who I know is always lurking somewhere in the shadow. If you don't know, Russ did a wonderful double album last year, which was his Music for Life album, which was supporting UK charities, UK children's cancer charities. He's doing it again in 2025. Here is the promo video for it. I'll throw a link to this one here in the chat right now, or just go and check out Russ 8889 and look for that video, Music for Life 2025 Canada edition. But it's for musicians from around the world. So don't think you just have to be in Canada, but if you want to get involved, go watch the promo video. Email address and all the details that you need are linked there. And please, Russ is getting a lot of contact by the sounds of it at the moment. So be patient, give it a couple of days. You've got plenty of time. You're not going to miss out. And this isn't the last of these that Russ is going to do. So you've got a heap of time. You got until the 1st of April to get all this done. And we are only but just into the early days of February. So there's all the details, and you can go and check that one out. Yes, thank you, Ufsi Baba, who got a membership. You were going to join, and now you can renew. There you go. Thank you for joining and for being part of that. There you go. And you can indeed get the 2023. It was 2023. It was 2 years ago. Man, time flies, doesn't it, if you missed it. So many of us did songs for the original album, and it was a heck of a lot of fun. Hey, guess what? Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're at the end of the show. Yeah, only 49 minutes late thus far. We'll only be almost an hour over time. That's okay, right? There was too much great music, and we even had to leave out a few that came in last minute. So Roy Perez and others, if you missed this week, then you can wait for next week. You'll be on the show for shores. Still Illa says, I've been sick in bed with stomach virus, but the last 2.5 hours have been more tolerable. Thanks, Mr. John's mods and contributing artists. What a community. Yeah, what a great community and what a wonderful show. So huge thank you first and foremost to all the great artists who shared their hard work and their dedication to music. It was great we showcased everything. We had some laid back vibes. We had some face melting rock and roll and everything in between. It was an absolute smorgasbord of delicious musical treats. There you go. Thank you so much for everyone who's been here. You've been a wonderful audience. It's been great to have you here in the live show. If you don't catch the show live, I get it. It's not perfect timing for some folks, especially our European friends. If you're catching up on the replay, shout out to the replay crew as well. But there's something cool about being here and being live. And like I said, the secondary and tertiary conversations that sometimes go on are super fun and super interesting to listen to. And finally, we could not do this, simply could not, without these fine folks at DistroKid. They've been supporting and sponsoring this show for nearly 3 years now, and they help us, they help me do this show, which enables you to hear all this great music and share your music with the world as well. So thank you to DistroKid. If you'd like to check them out, save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan using the link up there or down in the description. Yeah, I'm glad it was recommended to you, and I'm glad you'll be back. Come on back. We have a good old time every week. For those like Barry and Still Illa who are under the weather, hope you feel better soon. And thank you very much to folks like Ufsi Baba, who has made 10 more of you members. And you can come and join me for some of the rare but fun little member live streams that we do as well. 37 degrees Celsius, it's just told me that it is outside. So yeah, maybe won't be walking too much today. Alrighty, and we'll say hello to Georgie. She is the engine room that allows me to be able to do this sort of stuff. Yeah, on a Monday morning, I grab my coffee and I come in here and I'm like, see your kids, see your wife, and Georgie takes the children to school. So again, couldn't do it without family either, hey. Final song is from Overgoat. Second track off the new Overgoat mixtape. Yes, he's back. Creating both Illa's Irish and New Mexican, celebrating both Illa's Irish and New Mexican heritage, made in GarageBand iOS with skills learned from the unequaled Mr. Pete Johns. Well, hey, if there's anything that I've done that's helped create this epic goat core, I'm super chuffed by that. This one is called Not a Leprechaun. It is our final track to take us out here. Folks, please be kind to yourselves this week. Be kind to others. Keep creating. I'll see you next time here on Your Music Live.
You see, I'm Irish, but I'm not a leprechaun. You see, I'm Irish, but I'm not a leprechaun. You see, I'm Irish, but I'm not a leprechaun. You see I'm Irish, but I'm not at the front. Not at the front, not at the front. You see I'm Irish, but I'm not at the front. Not at the front, not at the front. You see I'm Irish.
I might throw up a shaka, throw up a shaka, throw up a shaka.
You see I'm Irish.
I might throw up a shaka, throw up a shaka, bumpin' scared of shaka. I might throw up a shaka, Route 66, bumpin' scared of chaka. I wanna dance, but white folks don't have anything as cool as a haka. That's no caca, we throw chingazos. This where they got love for me vatos. And mescaleros too. I might give me some head like sombreros do. Ooh, and that's word to the 505, 382, 25 when I drive. From the downs to the war zone, that's the Overgoat roots. Don't get it overblown. Home is where the heart is, and you can find out what the hardest part is. I ain't been outdone. If it's fight or flight, I'm not about to run. But we can take it back to the basics. If you can't back it up, better not say shit. There's rules to the game, put respect on the name and stay in your lane. That iller is a grade A asshole. Rock a fanny pack, run your panties up a flagpole. Megatron, Decepticon, all Lucky Charms, no leprechauns. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not a goddamn leprechaun. Who talk the most shit? The name's ill, I'm as cold as they get. I might take a break, but I won't ever quit. And you can't touch the microphone, but you can hold this dick and treat it well. Before the internet, we used to fuck with speak and spell. I live in Madison now, where the tweakers dwell. Don't talk to me here, we can speak in hell. And take it back to the well. The very best stories are the ones we don't tell. So listen to the shit I don't say. It translates to Overgoat, don't play. Don't play me close. When you want me to leave, I'll stay the most. I'm flexing on you with my lexicon too. All Lucky Charms here, no leprechaun.